بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Let me have the pleasure in greeting you all by the most beautiful greeting in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, which means, may the peace, mercy and blessings of God be on all of you. We know we all are blessed to be Indians. We are blessed to be born in this country, this secular country, where people of all faiths and traditions and language live together in harmony. When you wake up in the morning, while you go somewhere, you can hear the morning song from the temple, the adhan given from the mosque, the bells from the church, all at the same time. This is something that we cannot experience anywhere around the world. Of course, keeping aside some individual incidents here and there around the world, India is still a secular nation where a Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jain, Sikh or anyone can live peacefully. But it is a sad reality that most of the calamities happening nowadays in the society is in the name of religion and God. And why is it like that? The answer is simple. We ourselves do not have any idea about our religion. We haven't understood about our religion in the true sense. If we try to understand our religion, we all realize that we are all one. Children of Adam and Eve, created by God, the Supreme. Sri Narayana Guru once said, one caste, one religion, one God for mankind. He also said, not ask, not say, and not think about caste. We are all created by one God, and we should not make divisions among ourselves based on religion, caste, ethnicity, etc. Several times in the Quran, Allah addresses the mankind as Ya ayyuhan nas, which means, O you humankind. He did not mention as O you Muslim, that is Ya ayyuhal Muslim, O you Muslims, or Ya ayyuhal Muttaqun, O you believers. Instead he addressed as Ya ayyuhan nas, the humankind as a whole. What does he say? Allah says in the chapter 2, verse number 213 in the Quran, Kana an-nasu ummatan wahida, which means mankind were one community. So, who is this God that created Adam, Eve and the whole of humankind? Every creation has a creator, just like this pen here. What if I say that this just evolved in my hand just like that 2 days ago? You would laugh at me, because it's obvious and logical that there should be some manufacturer. This is manufactured, this is designed by someone and manufactured in a factory. That's how it should be dispatched and it should reach us. That's how this thing comes in my hand. It's simple. 0 plus 0 never equals 1. So when we examine the details of the nature of our human body itself, we will surely understand that we are created by someone. Look at the complex and beautiful system of our body. The system of our body is more complex than a factory. If you ponder upon that, we will surely come to the conclusion that we have a creator. It is the God who created the whole of the universe. He is the creator and the planner. In order for the Big Bang to occur, there should be someone to plan and control it. Look at the sun. If the sunrise is at 6:04, the sun doesn't rise 4 minutes early, making it 6 a.m. It doesn't rise 4 minutes late, making it 6:08. Never happens. It rises at correct 6:04. So how is it happening? Because it's planned and controlled by God. We know that the earth rotates at 12,600 kilometers per hour. What if the earth simply stops rotating for a while? What if the planets stop rotating the orbit a while? So there is someone controlling it, right? God says in the Quran, chapter 35, verse number 13, يُولِجُ اللَّيْلَ فِي النَّهَارِ وَيُولِجُ النَّهَارَ فِي اللَّيْلِ وَسَخَّرَ الشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ كُلٌّ يَجْرِي لِأَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ لَهُ الْمُلْكُ, which means He causes the night to pass into the day, and the day into the night. And He has made the sun and the moon to serve you. Each one follows its course for a appointed time. Such is Allah, your Lord. He is the kingdom. And it is this God, the creator of sun, moon, the glittering stars, the massive planets, the animals, the plants, the tiny insects, the birds, that different people call by different names. Some people call Him Ishwar, some people call Him Jehovah, some people call Him Allah. Allah is nothing but an Arabic word for God. It means the God. He is not the God for only Muslims. He is God for everyone, all humankind in the world. If you read the Bible in the Arabic language, the word used for God is actually Allah. We can see in Rigveda, Egam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti, which means that which exists is one. Sages call it by various names. And all religions agree to this concept of oneness of God, and that God does not have any likeness, and no one has seen God, and the human brain is incapable of thinking about the form of God. Allah describes about Himself in the Quran as Kul huwa Allahu ahad. Say, He is Allah, who is one. Allahu Samad. Allah is the eternal refuge. What does eternal refuge mean? It means that all these creatures have to depend on God, whereas God doesn't have to depend on anyone. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. It means He neither begets nor is He born. Wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is no equivalent to Him. This description of God is common in all religions, in fact. In Yajurveda, chapter 32, third shloka says, Na tasya pratima asti, which means there is no image of Him. In Deuteronomy you can find there is none else besides Him. So if we all agree to this concept of oneness of God, which is common in all religions, then we can avoid all sorts of violence in the name of religion and God. May God protect us. See, Islam doesn't force anyone to do something, because forcing someone and compelling someone to do something that which they don't like to do is actually extremism and terrorism. Allah says clearly in the Quran, La ikraha fid din, qad tabayyana ar-rushd min al-ghayy, which means there is no compulsion in religion. The right direction is henceforth distinct from error. So my dear brothers and sisters, I would like to remind you that Islam is peace. The word Islam is derived from the Arabic root word, silm, which one of the meaning itself is peace. Islam was not spread by the sword, as some people say. It was spread through kindness and love. If Islam was a harsh religion, then never would the Prophet been able to transform the people of Arabia. The people of Arabia were the ignorant, the worst people of. They were known as Jahil, which means ignorant. They used to kill their daughters. They never used to consider women as human beings. Women had no rights at all. And slavery was rampant. Sex and alcohol was abundant. It was the beautiful and peaceful teachings of Islam and the kindness and love of Prophet Muhammad which transformed the people of Arabia. Prophet, peace be upon him, said, He is not a believer who eats his fill whilst his neighbor goes hungry. Neighbor besides him goes hungry. So that means, I being a Muslim, if I eat a nice biryani at my home while my neighbor besides me goes hungry, neighbor, let it be a Hindu or Christian, anyone, any religion at all, any religion, if I do not consider my neighbor and I eat for myself, then I am not considered as a believer. And one more thing we can see is Islam gives very importance to parents. Once a person came to Prophet Muhammad and asked, who deserves most of the respect other than the God and the Prophet? So the Prophet replied, it is your mother. So the person asked, who is the next person? So Prophet said, it is your mother. The person asked for the third time, who is the next? Prophet said, it is your mother. The person asked, who next? So the Prophet said, then comes your father. So that's the importance Islam gives to mother. In fact, the Prophet said, your heaven lies under the feet of your mother. Islam states that pious person is not only the one who prays 5 times. It gives great importance to charity and good manners. Allah says in the Quran, chapter 2, verse number 267, O you who have believed, spend from the good things which you have earned, and from that which we have produced for you from the earth. And do not aim towards the defective therefrom, spending from that while you would not take it yourself except with closed eyes. And know that Allah is free of need and praiseworthy. What does this mean? That is to give the best which you like for yourself to your brother, not the ones you don't like. If I have a good clothes, if I like a person, I give it to the brother, not the used clothes which are all spoiled ones. Islam says to give the best what you have to your brother. And finally, one more important thing which I would like to mention here is, Islam is not the Islam portrayed in media. In order to evaluate a religion, you have to go through its scriptures and not evaluate based on the followers of that religion. Islam strongly opposes terrorism of any form. Allah clearly says in the Quran, chapter 5, verse number 32, if anyone killed a person not in retaliation of murder or spreading a mischief in the land, it would be as if he has killed all of mankind. And if he saves one life, it would be as if he has saved the whole mankind. So what does it say? If you kill one person, it is as if you have eliminated the whole mankind. If you save one single life, it is as if you have saved the whole humankind. See, terrorists do not have religion. If they had one, how would they be able to kill innocent lives? If ISIS was Islamic, as they claim, how could they attack the most holiest place in Islam, the Medina? Some last year, they attacked the Prophet's mosque. How can a group which claim to be Islamic attack an Islamic site? That's impossible. All these terrorist groups which claim to be Islamic are not Islamic at all. In fact, they do just the opposite of what Islam teaches. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Allah will not be merciful to those who are not merciful to mankind. That is, God will not be merciful to those who are not merciful to the mankind. And he also said, whoever believes in God and the last day, let him not harm his neighbor. So my dear friends, we all will die someday, sometime. We cannot escape death. Alexander the Great asked his generals to fulfill his 3 wishes when he dies. And what were they? Now, number 1, he said, my physicians alone must carry my coffin. Secondly, he said, I desire that when my coffin is being carried to the grave, the path leading to the graveyard be strewn with gold, silver and precious stones which I have collected in my treasury. And the third one, he said, my third and last wish is that both my hands be kept dangling out of the coffin. So the generals agreed to that, but asked him why he wanted such 3 wishes. So he replied, I want my physicians to carry my coffin because people should realize that no doctor on this earth can really cure anybody. They are powerless and cannot save a person from the clutches of death. So let not people take life for granted. The second wish of strewing gold, silver and other precious things path to the graveyard is to tell people that not even a fraction of gold will come with me. About my third wish of having my hand dangling out of the coffin, I wish people to know that I came to this earth empty-handed, and empty-handed I go from this world. So the only thing we will be taking with ourselves to the graveyard will be the deeds we have done, the good and the bad. So let us strive to do good and love one another, whatever faith and traditions you belong to, and stop violence in the name of religion. I urge every one of you to believe in one God, learn the religion He taught, live a valuable life, respect parents, elders, teachers. Do not send your parents to the old age homes. Show mercy and love and kindness to your young ones, and live in harmony with everyone and every creature in this universe. If we all learn the scriptures, it will be impossible for us to look at each other as children of different parents, but instead we look at each other as the children of the same father and mother. So let's conclude with the words from the Holy Quran. Ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha, وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلِيمٌ خَبِيرٌ. It says, O you people, verily we have created you all out of a male and a female, and have made you into nations and tribes, so that you might come to know of one another. Verily, the noblest of you is in the sight of God is the one who is most deeply conscious of Him. Verily, God is all-knowing and all-aware. So let's strive to join our hands together and live in harmony with everyone in this world and every creature in the universe. Once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة